Mehek update on Saturday 26 October 2019 on Z World. 12 years later, a college ground is shown and Mehek's mother is praying and Swathi comes and scares her. She tells that headmaster has called them. They go to his cabin and he informs that he has one good news and one bad news. She asks to tell good news first. He informs that Swathi has passed with distinction marks and he can arrange a job in law firm in some big city. Mehek's mom says it's not needed, she will not send her to any other city. And ask for bad news. He informed that Mehek got 32.5%. If she could have got one mark less then she could have failed. She gets worried about her future and says she must be busy fighting somewhere. Mehek is shown fighting with a boy in a ring. He hits her and make fun of her and she gets up and hit him back. And the boy falls unconscious. Mehek rubs the blooper spread on her face. Mehek moms comes there and she runs away from there. She makes her run in the whole area. They reach home. Mehek's mom tries to beat her, she hits and her coach comes there and she tells about her percentage and asks how will she get admission in college. He informs that Mehek got admission in a big university because of her boxing and she can stay there along with family. And says she will be competing for a country. Mehek thanks him. And says she is alive because of her mom and got coaching because of him. He tells she has to win best sports person of the college. And then compete for another competition. Mehek says she will win for sure and no one can beat her. Shuarya is shown. He goes to collect his trophy and chairman congratulate him saying he won again. His principal tells he won this for 2 years and now he has to win in final year also. Girls gather him and pick him and gives him flowers. His dad calls and congratulate him and says he has a surprise for him. He asks what is it. Car. Or bike. He tells it's more than that and ask him to come. Shuarya friends take him for party. Mehek's family gets ready to leave the village. Neighbors all gather and ask them to take care. Mehek's mom says there's a box inside and asks Swathi to bring it safely. Mehek's mom asks Mehek to make a promise that she won't fight with anyone there as it's not their village. Mehek says she won't make any promise as such, she won't fight with anyone but she won't leave anyone if they start fighting with her. Mehek's mom go inside and prays to Mata Rani and ask her to keep their blessings on her. Shuarya drives jeep on road. His friends tells they will celebrate whole day and whole night. Mehek gets down in the city along with family. Mehek's mom and Swathi goes to bring water. Mehek waits there and because of Shuarya's jeep mud water splash on Mehek's face. She shouts at him asking to stop his jeep. Shuarya puts a brake and looks at Mehek. Zinkidi song plays. Mehek says to Shuarya stop the car. He stops the car and turns around. His friend says run. They drive away. Swathi says how did this happen? She says those rich boys. I would have broken their teeth. Swathi says you just came and you want to break teeth. Wash yourself. She cleans her. Coach says auto is here, let's go. Shuarya and his friends cheers. Shuarya's friends says we will have party from you. Mehek comes to the market. She recalls her past. She sees flashbacks. Her mom says what are you doing? Let's go. Mehek sees someone cooking Chinese. She says add some ajinomoto in it. Swathi says what? How did you know? You never cooked. Mehek says yes, how did I know this? Where did I hear this? Swathi says let's go. Coach says welcome to this house. It was Mehek's old house. He says this is main market. It used to be a very good neighborhood. They enter the house. Mehek sees many flashbacks. Coach says Swathi see where is tap? Mehek points at the pump. He says how did you know? Have you been here before? She says of course taps are in center. The man shows them the house. Swathi says where is the kitchen? Mehek says it's upstairs. Everyone is dazed. Swathi says how did you know? Mehek says I saw it from the balcony. Swathi says are you okay? She says yes, maybe I am tired. Mehek goes to rest. Mehek sees the locked store. There are photos of old family inside. Mehek hears laughter. Shuarya is out with his family. They come to BBQ restaurant and says boxing champ is with us. Cook good food. Mehek says to Swathi let's go out and eat cat. Swathi says I am cooking in an hour. Mehek says you will all be hungry when you see the amazing cat. Let's go. They go out to eat cat. Shuarya is at nearby BBQ dhaba. Swati says it's so spicy. Mehek says it's very tasty. Shuarya pays for his friends. Karen says let's run without paying. Shuarya says I will never do that. He says then we are going. They sit in the car. Mehek sees them. She says stop. Shuarya sits in the car and they run. Mehek goes after them in her scooty. Swati says Mehek where are you going? Shuarya says to his friends it was a bad. I will go and pay them next day. Mehek comes there. She breaks Shuarya's windscreen. She breaks their car. Everyone is dazed. Mehek says we are equal now. She sits on her scooty and runs. They go after her. Karen says we will hit her so she falls from her bike. Shuarya comes near her but doesn't shove. Karen says what are you doing? Shuarya wonders what is happening with him. She drives past. Karen says she ran because of you. Mehek comes home. Sardi says where did you go? She says I went after those boys. Sardi says are you crazy? It's not your responsibility to teach lesson to all bad boys. Mehek says they deserved it. Mehek hears Shuarya screams and sleep. She wakes up and comes out. Next morning, Mehek gets ready. Sardi says do arti before leaving. Mehek says thank you God for bringing us here. I wanna be sports person of the year. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell icon to get all our latest videos.